Hello my lovely urbanites, we're making a YouTube video. Brent here, and we're going to do a toast first. We have a glass there for Og. Cyril will be here later. If not, he'll get the next round and he can buy the next bottle. But champagne, Prosecco, Rosé. You ready guys? The steamer's on because today is a work with me and we'll have loads of good brands to go over. But first of all, let's get a toast to the second half of 2024 and success in everybody's business. You ready? 1. Let's not break the stem. 2. Hey! Cheers. I remember to look at my black little dot for the camera. How's everybody's business going? How's your eBay? How's your reselling? I'm going to do a little toast. Cheers. Chin chin, guys. This is kind of like a live, but I said let's start with a cold adult beverage refreshment drink. It's dry. Tasty. Like a Piper Heidsieck, but maybe a rung down. Anyway, it's still nice. I'm not a complete snob with sparkling wines or Proseccos. The French do it the best. First up is Silk Laundry. And I did a bit of a... I'm convinced I've seen them on a list recently where Silk Laundry is a bolo. It's a brand to be on the lookout. Their basic camisoles and tanks come in at around $1.99, so even their jump off point is pretty exy. For instance, there's the cream and the neutrals for your capsule wardrobe. Becoming big as the capsule wardrobe. I'm trying to think, is it my Thrifted Finds up in Queensland does overlays and layouts of the different styles and capsules. Our other friend used to be in the community too. Very good creative souls. But first up is Silk Laundry. So you'll see it work with me. We'll go through a couple of good brands and I'll give a little explanation. This is not the same as the lives, but YouTube videos. Silk Laundry. Oh, we have a bit of a show idea coming up in the future into September, into Aussie spring, Northern Hemisphere autumn, to do on-screen live sales and go through different pieces. But for some reason, the Silk Laundry piece really popped at me. It actually has etching and embossed butterflies, so papillons, if you can get the shimmer on the light. And they are individual butterfly print. I'm looking at my screen too. And so this might make an appearance. It will be obviously steamed, photographed, listed in that order. And then we get to go ahead, add it up to our platforms. I'm focusing in on eBay mostly. Depop Investigator really should fire up again. And some bits and pieces on Marketplace. I don't want to steam the fingers off myself either. Who's Roberta in the background? I can see. I wanted to speak about Roberta because in a wonderful cream dress right now. It's a kind of midi length. It's by the brand River Island, new with tags and a crochet back. I have a bit of a peg for display. And a stunning really piece, kind of more an event as opposed to Mother of the Bride. No, she'd never be in that colour. It's just the bride in white on the wedding days. I recently had some family. Was it family friends too? But mostly, yeah, 2 of my cousins got married a couple of weekends after each other in 2024 August. So big shout out to Michael and Louise Flynn, who both got married to their respective husband and wife. Shauna and Larry, I believe. Silk Laundry, extra small. And let me confirm, is this 100% silk? Silk Laundry generally should. And it's 100% silk, guys. So if you like the look of this teal butterfly, women's extra small. Could be unisex because of the sizing. We'll see if there's a men's department at Silk Laundry. Now that I have my phone, I'm shooting on an older Nokia and I had a Huawei. But iPhone 13 in relation to my own. Is there men's? New in-shop collections in our world. So possibly no men's. Collecciones. Yeah, just the actual the colour palette and the style. So no actual men's or kids for this brand. So Silk Laundry. Where do I want to put down my pieces after I do some? Yeah, we can do it there. Let's see. We don't want to change the whole I know what I can do. I can put it down on this lovely piece here. So you'll be seeing the full length of my sunroom today. I hope you can hear some nice chill music in the background. So without further ado, we're going to knock out a few. And you can get a drink and a bit of a few listings going, some steaming. Now the next brand is Trenery. If any didn't know, it is connected with Country Road, and they just brought it out as, again, a kind of capsule wardrobe for the 40+ crowd. But now it's become, I think, any age. And Trenery is a pretty decent diffusion line. So, but what I want to always do is give you a little bit of tidbit of knowledge about the brand. Trenery is connected with Country Road. I'm going to hang her up first. And it's 2009. Let's see, can you see when Trenery was found? I know anyone can Google. In June 2009, Country Road launched Trenery, a brand new brand, or a new brand, aimed at the 40+ market. So it's for the ladies who launch. For those who are flying business class, going through the airports. Often really good quality materials. Let's see. We got 60% cotton, 40 linen, and the lining is cotton viscose. So linen, cotton, and viscose from my first Trenery piece. Confirming the size. Yeah, it's cotton linen blend size 14, and it's kind of like, again, a marl grey, a light grey piece. So keep an eye out for Trenery, guys. Let me check. I'm also always looking at the under pit and any yellow one. Some people absolutely don't do any projects, but I don't mind giving some collars or the odd stain on a nice garment. You don't want it to go to landfill. And with this video I should have also had my mic, but because we're shooting on Android, the mic is suitable for iPhones only. So I'm sorry if I have a distant voice compared to my Ulanzi microphone. Today was a nice Sunday. Got to go to see the ocean towards the beach down there in, I suppose, Mossman area is the beach, not Balmoral. And then there's what else did I do today? Oh yeah, I was going to do some. I do a little bit of food delivery, so DoorDashing and Uber Eating recently. So if you're seeing less from me, it's probably because I'm trying to out hustle and bring in additional auxiliary streams of revenue. I hope I'm connecting with my camera. Now, do I spot a stain here? This is where you'd be double checking, triple checking, and by the time you're getting around the steam list and photograph, you'll be able to see. So there you go. You will be able to see any imperfections. But people still would like to pick it up, reduce great prices, 20% off offers. You know, you get good bargains at Urban City Sales. So please do give this video a like, a thumbs up, and follow my YouTube, as well as Instagram and other platforms. All the socials, you'll see me as Urban City Sales. And we're right here in the heart of Sydney, so, you know, Urban City. And lovely wares to sell. So big shouts out to anyone in the reseller community, both here in Australia, our friends in the States, the kind of more fledgling and booming now in UK and Ireland, for instance. I'm sure it's the same with vintage and resellers in the likes of eBay France, eBay Netherlands, Holland. Where's a few other, and eBay.jp, so Japan. People are conscious and sustainable and eco and absolutely bringing their wardrobe back around, the circular economy. Wear it once if you don't love how it makes you feel, maybe upcycle or pass it on to a family friend or donate yourself. So it is a full circular moment, and that's actually really heartwarming. I never really put it like that. If you don't love it or you don't like how it makes you feel, I always love a print shirt, so I do like how it makes me feel. Yeah, if you're out and about and it just makes you feel a certain way, or you haven't worn it in ages because of that reason, or that's where you time to let it go. And that's a fashion tip from Brain. If you don't love how it makes you feel, give it to another chance, shall we say. Your family and friends, or the oppie. I feel like this dress needs to come off so I can show you a couple. Yes, Roberta, you're going to be Strip down from your River Island. Is this size 14? She's new at tag as well, guys. So if anybody is looking at size 12, and it's around $80 because this here is £40 English, or £40 GBP. And she's new at tag, no stains, not obvious. And it's a beautiful piece. River Island is semi-decent, you know. And it's a big part of, it's kind of Zara level, maybe fast fashion, of course. We try to steer clear of buying any of that ourselves. But in the reseller market, at least you're giving it a new home for the more substantial pieces. From the likes of Zara and River Island, European brands, English and Spanish. I believe Zara to be from España, yeah, Spain. Cheers to Zara. Or to the Spanish. Again, I was in their store recently. It wasn't Pitt Street Mall. It was actually north of the bridge. So we were over in Chatswood for the vegan market. And I went into a few of the big malls. Muji is another good one, a bit like Uniqlo, but it's the Japanese. Cottons. What's the name of that lady in the States? Eileen Fisher, is that right? Yeah, her pieces though are triple the money of Uniqlo and Muji, so. But that lagging look and totalitarian utility based. There we go, Trenery. That's enough steaming for one day. Size 14. And she's actually kind of shackety. So transitional piece coming into spring for your lovely walks by the South Bank or Sydney Harbour, for instance. Brizzy Bridge, Perth City, Darwin downtown. What else do we got? All our big capitals there. Thank you, Adelaide. Adelaide past all the cathedrals and churches. Australia is so diverse. Next up is Pure Silk, and it is Trenery again. It's size 12 this piece, and I like that it says Pure Silk. I know some of my friends in the reseller community love the better quality garms. And 100% silk or pure silk. Let me actually quickly show you. I want to be a nerd here for the brand discovery. So Trenery, Pure Silk, and size 12. Let's see. And when I do the photography, you'll be able to see him on the grid on Instagram. So if you want to get in before anybody else, they go up on eBay or Vesti, or in the past I did more on Depop. You'll be able to just, you know, slide into my DMs, yeah. Message and you'll be able to pick them up at even more bargain pieces. Or get 2 or 3 items into one satchel and save on shipping. Because we'll definitely look after you at Urban City Sales. So any news? What's my latest? Maybe at the end I'll talk about a few life changes. Not quite a sea change. I'll be moving to a new suburb. But for now, we'll describe the pieces. And this is a floral, in this case, not quite botanical, but floral, you know, tropical botanical floral. And it steams just like butter. Wonderful. Now wrinkle-free, ready to go up on my mannequin. Roberta. Or, you know, both actually, I take sometimes pride in doing good photography. I was lucky to go to film school for a bit. I had kind of like a diploma, a 1-year version, not quite the BA, but both in New York and London and Ipswich, England. London, Ipswich, UK. So I was lucky to kind of get educated in a good few deadly universities and spent time in both New York, Manhattan, Soho, and Hollywood, Burbank in Los Angeles, California. So you guys, I made that happen. I was always into photography. I was doing it since I was 14 with throwaway cameras, and then with all my friends, I was definitely the photo guy, you know. So it's funny how my BA turned into photography. But I didn't quite do the full 3 years, and I was leaving Ipswich, England. So all in all, I am blessed to have some decent enough adult education behind me. Now, Nickel and Soul is another wonderful deep dive I've done today. I have a good few Nickel and Soul pieces coming up for you. They're again a Spenny brand. They are out of David Jones, and also recently I've done a lot on the Arc. They sell them. So you'll be able to see Nickel and Soul coming up as an offering of mine. Nickel and Soul is just semi-bougie brand. This here is a size medium. And it's a quarter sleeve, cap sleeve, like almost a polo that you see for guys, but it's a woman's pullover with a quarter sip. More of a half sip. Don't have YKK, but it has a really nice flourish on the zipper. So that's Nickel and Soul, Nikel and Soul. Is that like the fish soul? Oh my god. Versus SOUL. Music sold out. Now. Soul and soul and sold and sold. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Look at me like a pro, guys. Up and down. Always be quick. It's a good chance also to pick a bit of fluff, but you don't want to stay too long in the steam area because you will get nipped. And I've gone over that before. I've done tutorials and safety video. I'm no ambassador for it, but you learn the hard way, and it's good when you watch other resellers kind of giving you tips and the best practices. Nickel and Soul size medium. Really, again, you can just tell the quality. There's a bit of stretch in this. Let's see the makeup. Care tag, where are you? And Nickel and Soul, it's 80 viscose and 20 nylon. So she's a viscose blend, predominantly viscose. Italiano, viscose. Yeah, because I'm doing the, what's the word? The good steaming, I need to lay them neatly too. The next two pieces are Nickel and Soul as well. Do you like these work with me's? The kind of chat with me. I've watched many YouTubers, both here, Australia, the guys on Instagram Live in the UK, and then of course in the States too. So this here is a tank. It looks like the next piece. I'll give you a quick preview. Is the white version of the one we just had, but I'm after jumping across to a tank. And again, let's see on the line there. We don't want to keep stepping back into the dark. And thanks for watching and staying this far. Of course, you'll be able to get some tips while I recap on the different brands that I've recently got. Bit of a haul, this one. But I wanted to make it into a bit of a two birds with the one stone, because at least I can actually steam, have some prepped for the morning. That's my little rack currently. Lots of dresses, one or two men's pieces, jackets, some vintage blazers. Oh, this is a brand new look at this for women dress. It's army green, but it's paisley, so it's hippie boho, and she is an extra small oversized by the wonderful Abercrombie and Fitch. So A&F, women's, and extra small. So probably US small. Don't quote me on it. Possibly a 6, but it looks oversized. And that was a quick scan of the rack. There's loads to come, eh? What did I recently see on, again, Instagram? Some of the biggest news out of thrifting in New South Wales, in the Sydney region. There's a brand new Savers after coming. And it's out in, it's way out west too. Let's go riding way out west. Beyond, it's going to be in Hoxton and past Bankstown. And yeah, definitely straight out left, out west, out to Hoxton Park. Sounds Englishy, that, Hoxton. And now I saw, if you saw on my Instagram, guys, Savers is opening up in Oxford Street near Hyde Park, so right by Sydney's Mardi Gras village, and right in the thick of the city where JB Hi-Fi used to be. You'll be able to go down into the wonderful Savers. I'd like to try it, I still haven't, but it's a kind of like, you pay heaps in tolls to get out west. Am I ready to go to Hoxton Park to see the biggest Savers this side of Timbuktu and Adelaide and Melbourne? Because I believe that's where Savers are in Victoria and SA. So now they're coming to NSW. Yes, coming to work. That's another one. Oh, and I've been seeing, still frequenting my Knopfs. That's a little bit of a insider tip. You see the Knopfs op shop? Good prices. $5 to $20 on most garms, you know, not overpriced and mass. Like, going into Vinnie's, everything is $35 and $45. Jacket's $70, guitar's $65. I'm like, dude, come on. Give me a jacket and a guitar for under 50. I'm looking for a bargain if I'm shopping for ourselves. You know, because it's nice to pick up pre-loved goods. Although I must admit, I recently was able to see a guitar. It was in the rain, but it still had its case. It was in a hard rubbish pile. But I knew straight away, just look at the guitar. And I opened it up and it's a beautiful acoustic, electric acoustic. And I am pretty down for jamming on the guitar. Is it there somewhere? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to give you a flash to back up what I'm saying. So case and all, I rescued it out of the rain, and there was like older furniture, PDF kind of board, all soggy from the rain. So I was like, this guitar, she's pretty spiffy. Acoustic connection there, and it's an automatic built-in tuner here. And you know, I'm going to give you a little, I'm going on the voice. Just come over and your man. Guy. She needs a slight tune. And 1990s. Say that I'll love you. It's all I needed you to say. How easy. See, getting there, some notes, and then of course we have Smoke on the Water. I'll give you one more tune, guys. Down, wow, 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 wow. There we go. So I'll get back to you when I'm a famous guitarist. Bongos, drums, guitars, recorders. I'm tipping away at the music. Now I don't want this room to get completely steamed out, so we'll steam on through. That was a little guitar experience. This is a lovely little blazerette, kind of a miniature style blazer, a bolero-y, not bolero, but just such a little cute, neat and petite, and it's by Blue Illusion. Confirming the size is a medium. This feels also to be wool. Let me give a quick check. And it is Blue Illusion. And I just feel it is. Where's the makeup? It's 100% merino wool. Yes. I tell you guys. Mackenzie out of McTrifsey, you know, her YouTube, she's always saying, you just know that's why they don't wear gloves at the bins, because straight away you can feel the viscose and decent brands. And you know what's best friends, Polly and Esther. Chuck them back where possible. But when it's merino wool, not that I fully support the wool industry, I'm actually I happen to be a vegan reseller, but of course I am stopping at going to landfill, and the demand for more wool and skin and snake skin. Don't love that element of it, but it's definitely better quality and it stays around, lasts longer, you know. It's a bit like the famous thing. What did they call food back in our grandmothers and granddaddies' days? Like when they were 20. It was not called organic back then. It was just called food. You know, and it's the same with the quality of from the 20s and 30s on. 1920s, 30s. Just the quality of the garms all the way through to the 80s when we started to make fast fashion. People didn't wear dressy suits or 70s style snazziness anymore. It became a bit more mall brands, I suppose is how you describe it. Fashion became individualistic and dialed down a bit. Oh, it's still going strong, eh? Fashion is our life, guys. You have to like fashion a little bit to be a reseller. And you learn a lot too. So this Blue Illusion jacket, thank you, Roberta. Trenery, is that 100% linen? No, we said it's cotton linen blend. But this is 100%. I have lots of good quality makeup on the materials today. 100% silk, we got 100% merino wool, we got 100% linen, we got 80-20 linen cotton blends. So, and the viscose 80% in cotton. So hi Miss Roberta, you could tuck it up to the top to make it a bit more chic and European-y. Emily does Paris, part 4. Who's watching Emily in Paris? And to round out this particular round, I'm trying to figure out, again, this is medium, nickel and sole. We need to confirm it's oversized in crochet. Wait, I think for a moment it could be the gents, but again, I think the brand is aimed at the ladies. But we'll give it a steam, we'll get it listed, I'll do some further research, check up the product code. Although I don't have the greatest look on that. Do you guys? Let me know in the comments if you're still hearing me. If you do, you often hear with our American resellers, Kaylee Lane, Trifsy, they're able to check up codes. It's just not as easy in Australia. I do find some, of course, and Google Lens, and you can do your own research. But I'd love to be able to go in, for instance, nickel and sole. This little bit of a crochet polo. It has a code of NSS23KN109. You know, and I should be able to go into their website and find that exact garn, boom, that colour. But it never works out exactly. But it's a nice little chic day at the races, off to the beach with the fedora style polo. Unisex anyway. Sure. And do have, obviously have so much beautiful and wonderful inventory to be going through, to making fun content. I hope you enjoyed this little 25-minute plus work with me. We'll get the steamer off so the room can breathe now. And it is Sunday night, so I feel like I do deserve a champers after that. I'm going to get one more cheers with you and put this back in the fridge for later. You ready, guys? Give me a bit of a cheers, and in Irish it's sláinte. Here we go. Oh, Cyril Josh, he's like, don't scull the champagne. I'm like, I'm not sculling it, I'm just able to drink. So off with the Miss Tiefel. It's a Tefel or Tiefel, I think it's Tiefel, German style. Steamer, best little moment there. And Roberta has done her good job today. So thanks, guys, and always tuning in, getting some tips, and be sure to like this video again. And as I mentioned, or if you're just catching, and you'll be able to see me link to Instagram and all the other selling platforms like eBay, Vestiaire, Depop. More in the future. Walk-in Robe is another great one. And we're just waiting for Whatnot Lives to come to Australia. That'll be fun. See you later, guys, and thanks for tuning into the video. Catch you during the week. Bye.